Hey guys, it's been a while. I ain't made a video in a little bit. Been busy, been kind of sick, doing a bunch of holiday stuff. So I'll call this like my wrap up of 2024, um, whatever you want to call it. Like allocation season, I guess, is technically over. Um, I feel like for the most part, if you were going to do like any of the end of the year raffle stuff or end of the year lottery, you probably have already done it. So I'm just going to go through pretty much what I ended up with towards the end of the year. This is not all the whiskey that I bought this year, obviously, and it's not really a good representation of kind of like what I drink every day either. A lot of this stuff I snag just because I know that people that I hang out with like it and they come over to the house, or um, it's something that I hadn't tried before. So obviously I've tried this. I ended up getting this. This will be the first one I do. We'll just say that. So I ended up getting this holiday at a Christmas party. We do a bourbon swap at our Christmas party, kind of like a you wrap it up so you can't tell what it is, and everybody swaps, kind of like a dirty Santa type thing. So this is the soft red wheat Rickhouse proof, and that's actually what I'm gonna have a little drink of tonight. Very good. If you have not tried any of this holiday stuff, cannot suggest it enough. It's awesome. It's out of Missouri. This is, let's see the proof on this. This is 120.1 proof. It's very, very good. Um, this was distilled spring of 2017. I don't know. I never really paid attention to that, but just in case you guys have, there you know. There you go. The next thing that I grabbed that I thought was super interesting, that I absolutely love, as you can probably tell, is this Elijah Craig single barrel, and it is a toasted barrel proof. This is from my local liquor store here just outside of Nashville that I frequent. I love this. I actually bought a backup to this because this will not last long. It's excellent, excellent. This is 123.2, 10-year-old, um, just super, super good. So if you see one of these barrel proof toasted barrels, I suggest you grab it. I think this is maybe $109, $99, something like that. Super good, worth the price. Let's see. So I had a good buddy call me and tell me that a store that he stopped in was doing a bundle. I typically spend the vast majority of my money at liquor stores at about two places, really one, but two. But this deal I could not pass up. It was for Jack Daniel's single barrel proof rye, which these never miss. These are always awesome, and this is 138.8 proof. Excellent. I've had several people over and they tried this and they love it. And you got that and a Taylor single barrel. I think it was 170 out the door or something like that. I think this was like $60 and then whatever the math on that is. Actually, this is the first single barrel I've ever owned. I've found a barrel proof, and I've had a bunch of small batches. I'm a big Taylor fan, but I haven't opened this yet. So whenever I do open it, I'll let you know. I just hadn't had the chance, and I didn't want to open it by myself. So, but I've definitely opened this, and this is excellent. Um, let's see. Oh, I grabbed a Hancock's the other day. I have one open, so I grabbed a backup to that. I walked in, and it was sitting on the shelf. I think for $50. It's low proof. I think the proof on these is like, yeah, it's 88.9, but these are excellent. This is like straight big red, like juicy fruit, like sweet chewing gum flavor to me. I drank some of this last night out of my open one. So those are good. If you see one, snag it. Um, kind of same deal. Snagged a Eagle Rare pick the other day. My buddy called me, said, "Hey, they got Eagle Rare picks in for $50." So he picked me one up. I always, if I see an Eagle Rare pick and it's under $60, I'm going to buy it. I like Eagle Rare, and I think that these the store picks of them are excellent. All right. So I did end up getting the Act 12 midwinters. Um, I really really enjoy midwinters, especially in the wintertime. I like the that port finish rye is 100% like a wintertime bottle for me, like around Christmas. So um, I've got one open over there. I'm not opposed to opening this one. Like anything I get, I'm going to open. I just kind of want to have people over to open it. So um, I don't remember what I paid for this. I don't want to lie to you. Maybe 140, something like that. But these are always killer. I'm not going to pass that up. If it's under 200 bucks, I'm going to grab one of these just to have it to open around Christmas, holiday stuff. Um, I really like port finish stuff, especially this. Kind of like wine a little bit, but I don't want to drink wine because of how wine makes me feel. So this is like a good compromise. Stopped in my store the other day. Was going to grab the Penelope Estate series. They had like a whole shelf full of those, and I saw that they had one of these, so I snagged this instead. This was right at $100, I think, after tax. But this is one of the Old Forester single barrel rye. Proof on this is 129, floor 3. I don't think I have one open over there, but these are awesome. I've drank several of these. These are killer. If you see them, they're worth buying. And then, kind of like the end of my year, what I ended up with at the store that I frequent, raffle that they do at the end of the year, was this Old Rip 10-year. I've never tried this. I'm going to wait till my birthday. I'm going to have like a little birthday party, bottle share type thing. I'm going to wait till then to open that. But I've not tried this. I think I drank Lot B maybe a month or two ago, and it was good. But I've heard like a lot of mixed reviews on this. Like some people swear by it. Like I think it was pretty high on Fred Minnick's list this year. And then other people say that it's just kind of overrated, antique 107. But it's a cool bottle. Like I just think the artwork on it's really cool. So it was sitting there, and I was kind of late on up in the raffle. I think out of 200, I was 130 something, but I'm happy with it. I think I paid I don't want to lie to you, I don't remember, like 125 before tax or something, like 145, something like that before. It was not crazy. It was under 200 bucks. But that's kind of like the bottles that I ended up with probably within the last like month and a half, like allocation season, I guess, where everybody's out hunting the rare stuff that they're after. So no Pappy, no BTAC, anything like that. Like I turned down a Handy and bought this, which I like Thomas Handy. I just had never had the opportunity to get one of these. So in addition to that, this year my wife came through pretty clutch on like Christmas stuff. So let me grab some of that and I'll show you. Oh God, I'm knocking stuff over. All right. So my wife ended up getting me the Aged in Ore like sample bottle travel kit. This thing is super cool. I haven't used it yet, but my friends and I do probably once a month, I'd say on average, like a trip to Kentucky or, a distillery, and we'll like travel around. So there's quite a bit of like, whiskey samples that get taken along because, it may be a month before I see them. So I got stuff I want them to try and vice versa. So this will be pretty cool. It comes with 4 sample bottles and like a marker to write on them. So the next time I go, I think the 31st of this month, January, I'll be up kind of around, shopping around, exploring, doing some whiskey stuff, and that'll be going with me. Also from Aged in Ore, got like the hand-blown double wall. I guess it's technically a cocktail glass, but it's pretty cool. Like the measurements on it, like the lines correlate to measurements and stuff like that. And I believe this is hand-blown glass, and like a big ice ball. If you're a cocktail drinker that likes a big ice ball in your cocktail, fits perfect in this thing. This is awesome. And then, I'm sure all you guys are aware of like bottle share stuff. Ended up getting this 2, 4, 6, holds 6 bottles. It's like a bottle share backpack. I think it's actually marketed as a wine backpack or cocktail bartender backpack. But it's got spaces for like bartender utensils and whatnot and stuff like that. So kind of the same deal. Like when I go to Kentucky or go to these bottle shares with my friends, I've actually used this once and it's awesome. It fits pretty good on your back. And this come off of Amazon, so I'll leave like the link below if y'all are curious. This is like, it's TAVAS. I guess that's TVAS or something like that. It's who makes this, and this is awesome. I think this is maybe 50 or 60 bucks, but it's well worth it. Keep your bottles from like getting busted and rolling around and stuff, because it never fails. We're like trying to stuff bottles like in the back of a, like a cooler with towels and stuff, like especially in the summer, trying to keep them from getting hot in the car and stuff like that. And you don't want them like clinking and smashing together. So yeah, that's pretty much it on my whiskey related Christmas stuff. I ended up doing pretty good. She did her research this year and came through. So this is not, well, here, let me get over here in front of you. But this is not bourbon. This is a cognac. But I know like vintage whiskey, vintage spirits are kind of a big deal right now. I thought this was pretty cool. My wife's sweet aunt sent this to me. They live in Florida, and it was her father's, I believe, who did a little bit of gambling back in the day in some of the casinos in Vegas. So if you look at this is a Remy Martin. We're like guesstimating from like maybe late 90s, but this has actually got like the Trump Taj Mahal sticker on it. I'll bring this over here closer so you can see it. I guess when he owned the casino down there. Let me see if I can get this to focus. But kind of don't know an exact date on this. Would like to know an exact date, but it's kind of like a lot of the other stuff, I just kind of want to have people over to open it. I don't want to do it by myself. So whenever I have some friends over, we'll open this maybe and do like a little review as well as some of the other stuff. But sorry it's been so long in between videos. I'm going to get back on it. Try not to take so long. I'm planning on doing a little bit of content stuff like at the end of this month in January. We'll see how that goes. I need to end up getting a little bit better camera. I'm kind of working on that and like fixing my phone because my phone's camera's broken. So, well, I appreciate you guys watching. Thanks.